Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing okay on this very nice Sunday. It's still, well, I can't say it's still pretty hot out there because I haven't been outside. Yeah, I'm stopping going to the car boot for a while now because I've got enough stuff at home. Got plenty of stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I've got some stuff that I have still bought from Whatnot, which at some point I will show you. But I thought I'd talk about premieres today. Let me just try and get this camera properly straight. Which way are we? There we go. Yeah, if you ever want to go to a film premiere, like I have, collecting autographs, meeting celebrities, even getting some freebies, then I'm going to tell you all about it today. I don't think I've mentioned it on this channel. I've mentioned it on my other channel, which was PJ Robbie, but I'm not really using that now. I'm trying to get everything into one channel. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a banner up like I used to with extras work. And I'm just going to say, if you've got any questions about premieres, please just put them in the comments section. In the comments section. Also, the websites that I'm going to tell you about, I've also put in the description of this video. Please bear with me. Let's lift this up a bit more. So, going to film premieres. Now, most film premieres are in London. They are mainly kind of Leicester Square. There's another one further down from Leicester Square, usually at the big cinemas down there. There's about 2 they use down there, maybe 3. It's been a while since I've been to a premiere, but yeah, so I'm just going to show you a couple of things which could happen. For example, Jason Statham. This was at Hobbs and Shaw. This is Warwick Davis at the Horrible Histories premiere. This was Tom Cruise at Mission Impossible. And this one, do you know what? His name keeps going out of my head. But Oppenheimer, you know, these are, still can't think of his name, but he was there, you know. And like you can see behind me, this is them setting up for a premiere, which happens very early in the morning. Another one, this is at the premiere. I'm behind the fans' pen. This is for the premiere of Lee, which I think is like a war film with Kate Winslet. So yeah. Oh, that's it. There he is, Matt Damon. Matt Damon, obviously, fantastic to meet these guys. I used to sit on my bed at home thinking, oh, I'd love to go there. I'd love to meet these people. How do people know it's happening? And I did a Google search many years ago to find out about it. And there is actually a website called Premiere Scene. If you go onto Premiere Scene, just type Premiere Scene in the Google and it will come up, and it will basically tell you certain films that are on and the dates that they're showing. They will also have on there who is down to attend the premiere. Now, you can never guarantee certain people are going to be at a premiere, but that will give you a rough idea. Now, when I've done it, I've basically got the first bus to get up to London at 6 o'clock in the morning. When I first went up there, I didn't get up there till probably lunchtime. You go and find security and they'll give you a wristband. Very occasionally, there'll be various different areas where you can go and you have to choose which one you want to go into. But mainly, you just get one wristband that tells you you're going in the barriers. There's the odd chance you'll get different sections. So you get your wristband, which they actually give out between sort of the earliest, maybe 8 o'clock, but it's usually up till about 10 o'clock in the morning. They'll give out wristbands from that time. So it doesn't mean that you have to be there before then, depending on the movie sometimes. So get there, get your wristband, and then they tell you to come back for 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you come back, you queue up, and then it's usually around about an hour or so, and they will take you into the pens, which you can see just behind me. They got the barriers, they got those screens behind, and you will go into that pen area. One other good thing about going into these areas is if they have the warm-up DJ, which they sometimes do have, they don't always. He'll be getting the music going, getting the crowd pumped, all ready for when the carpet opens for guests and the stars. And they do give out gifts. It could be anything from a bag, which could be a bag of goodies. It could be a t-shirt. It could be a cap. It could be a water bottle. Just about anything. And also, if you're lucky, and sometimes they do just hand them out, or they'll ask you a question or ask you to do something, you can win tickets to that premiere. You can actually go in there into the same screen as all the guests and stars, and you can actually watch the film. Now, I don't know if they still do it, but when you go into the train stations, they usually give out what's called a Metro, which is a newspaper. And there used to be an advert in there saying the first 20 or 10 people that arrive and show the advert will get tickets straight away. They'll probably get a different wristband, which they'll go into a different pen. And then as soon as all the main faces have arrived, they'll then send you in and you go and sit down and watch the film. So, yes, that is basically kind of how it works, really. Yeah, so you basically have to go in there during the morning, if you're lucky in the afternoon, get a ticket, a wristband, and go in. And then you get to see the stars arrive. All the other more important people who like the special effects, the producers, the directors, and all them will come as well. And also influencers will come as well. So you've got TikTokers, you've got YouTubers, people on Instagram. No, I haven't gone as an influencer. I'm only a small little streamer. And yes, so you won't just see the people that are to do with the film. You'll also have some celebrities that have been invited, and you'll get them coming along as well. Now, one thing I will say, and this is as an autograph collector, not a seller, there are many dealers there as well who are there just to get as many autographs as they can, obviously, to sell on, which is fair enough. Please bear with me. I forgot to turn the volume up on my phone. But yeah, you'll have some of the people from the film. You will have other actors, presenters, whoever. One thing I will say from the start, don't guarantee you're going to get any autographs at all or photos. You can never guarantee you're going to get them. I've been to probably 2 premieres now where I've got absolutely nothing. But, and also, you get a lot of people that boo at the celebrities that don't sign. Now, it could either be the premiere people who have organised it. It could be the star themselves. It could be their agency. Could be their management. It could be absolutely anybody could say to them, "You're not signing today." I went to the yesterday premiere, which had music from can't think of his name now, but he was at the premiere. They said there's no autographs, just photos. So Ed Sheeran, he did the music for yesterday. As you came along, security said only selfies, so you only get photos. If you're lucky enough to get an autograph and a photo, brilliant. But and try and be kind, try and be sort of, you know, if they can't sign, you know, at the end of the day they can't. I mean, there is like thousands of people there that come to see them, so I would say don't expect to get any autographs. But I get my photos. I kind of get pictures off Google. I print them off when I get there, and then hopefully get a signature. I do often get a couple if I can. If I get doubles, like if I see people again, I do keep them. If I like the photos, then I will keep them. Alternatively, if there's people that I know that would like the autographs, I will give it to them. I don't charge for autographs. I don't sell them. If I have doubles, like I say, there's a couple of people that some people have asked me, if you can get it, could you get it for me? And I'm like, yes. There's Matt Smith, for example. I managed to get his at one of the London film festivals. And there's a guy I know through theme parks who would love Matt Smith's autograph. And he's the next person that if I get a Matt Smith, he will have that autograph. A good friend of mine wants Lad Baby. I've met them a few times, and if I get them again, they will go to him. I don't want any money for them. I'm just, helping out. So, yeah. So that is basically kind of how it works. There are two links in my description. One is for Premiere Scene, which I've already said shows premieres that are coming up, the actual date. It will probably show the venue, and it will say who's going to attend. There is also another link which links you to a list all through the year of the films that are going to come out. There is a date next to it, but it's not guaranteed that that is the actual date. I would look into it more, especially on the Premiere Scene page, and check it out. Hello to the viewer. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, just check that. That will tell you pretty much all the premieres that are coming up. The other thing I would say is, depending on the production of the film, whether it's Warner Brothers, whether it's Universal, some premieres will be promoted on their websites. They won't be on Premiere Scene. Well, they might be on Premiere Scene, but there are so many different other avenues you can go to try and find out where the premieres are happening. If you're a big fan of something, for example, I love the Saw franchise, I love Toy Story, bit different, I know. Check on their websites, check on Disney, check on Blumhouse, I think it is doing the next Saw film. And they will more than likely be on there and tell you how to get tickets, whether it's on Twitter or Instagram. So some stuff will be on Premiere Scene. The other page, as I said, will show you the list of all the films that are going to be coming out. I mean, the film might even be pulled off that and be somewhere else, or not even happen in the UK, because they happen like in America and some other places, completely different. But the one thing I would say is enjoy yourself at the premieres. They can be a bit pushy, shoving backwards and forwards. Also, you've got the dealers behind you that are trying to lean over you and cover up. Just beware of that. And also, they have security around, so if you get into trouble, just call one of the security. That's one of the main things. Also, some stars won't sign blanks. So if you've got like an autograph book, some of them won't sign that. They will only really do pictures. So my advice is, if you know a certain person that's going to be there and you love them from another film, so for example, like myself with Toy Story, you got Tom Hanks, you got some of the others, then you just print out your favorite picture of them, and then hopefully they will sign that. Again, not guaranteed, but enjoy it. Enjoy the whole thing. It's a fantastic place to be. You can meet some really nice people there as well, and you could come back with some autographs, with a couple of freebies. Also, if you do go into the actual premiere and you do get to watch the film, you sometimes get a gift on your seat. You will usually get either a small packet or a box with popcorn in. Usually you get a can of still water, and possibly something else. One of the ones I went to was, where are we? The Witcher. Henry Cavill. You go in there and you got a necklace. So I have got my necklace somewhere. But yeah, there's all sorts of things that could happen. There's also the chance you won't get in the premiere, and also you may not get anything. The other thing also to check is your stuff in your bag. Do not carry those craft knives with you, anything like that. If you've got an open bottle of drink, security will ask you to take a swig just to show there's nothing in it. Usually you don't get anything taken off of you, but you get a security dog that comes up and sniffs around you, and also a bag check with security, obviously, because they need to make sure you haven't got anything in your bag you shouldn't have. And I think that is about it. If you do manage to get to a film premiere, enjoy. I have noticed with one particular star, being Tom Cruise, he will go around he will go around to literally everybody in the crowd. He had to go in for some interviews and that on stage. As soon as he'd finished that, he came out and continued. But yeah, I would say majority of the stars that I've met at premieres have been great. Zaziel Clubhouse, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Never have, but would like to. Well, as I was talking about, you know, these are for, I'm talking about London premieres. So all I can really say to you, mate, is go back to the beginning of the video and you'll get everything that I've said. But the main thing is obviously they usually give wristbands out for premieres about 9-10 o'clock in the morning. Could be a little bit earlier, could be later. Once you got your wristband, pretty much you're going in the premiere. And yeah, it's where are we? I will be in London in October. Well, there we go. Well, as I've said already, and it doesn't matter because you're here anyway, in the description are the 2 links you need for most premieres. There are some that are advertised on, there are other companies' sites like Universal and Warner Brothers and things like that. Premiere Scene is where I normally go, which is in the description of the video, and also another one in there which will tell you what films are coming out to be premiered with a rough date. But again, absolutely awesome. And yeah, if you do go, enjoy yourself and hopefully meet some great people. Off the top of my head, I don't really know. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go to the site of Premiere Scene. Let me just have a quick look. Premiere Scene films. Let's just see if and when. Okay, there is actually 2 films on there at the moment, and what I'm going to do is I am actually going to share the screen to show you. So where are we? Right. Hey, what's this? No, don't want to do that. Oh, there it is. Share screen. That one, and we will show that one. So this is Premiere Scene. And this is the site which will show a list, not every single premiere. And as you scroll down, you will see here upcoming premieres. So you've got Rise of the Foot Soldier UK. There have been a few of these. So that's on the 25th of August. And then you've got the Oasis Don't Look Back in Anger premiere. So this is at the biggest cinema premiere they have at Leicester Square. So, so you've got obviously the Gallagher brothers, so they'll be there, as it says on here at the moment. So don't quote me on that. And obviously with the Rise of the Foot Soldier. So this is the main one I go by, and it tells you obviously who's going to be there because it says red carpet attended by, and obviously the director. There'll be the producer in there and the writer, etc. So yeah. So that is basically one of the main sites to look on, which will tell you when a premiere is coming up. So yeah, if you do manage to go to one, enjoy yourself. Take some pictures down there to get signed, whether it's the front cover of the film or TV show they're in, or whether it's actually a picture of them in the film or just a portrait shot, you know. But yeah, enjoy. And once again, what's that? I will check it out. Yeah, do. It's awesome. Behind me is one of the premieres I went to. I can't remember which one it was, but this is them setting up. And another one here with Kate Winslet, and this is the Lee premiere, which is her in the military. So there we go. So for anyone watching after the live, if you do have any questions, any more questions about premieres, please put them in the comments. I will try and answer them as soon as I can, if I can. And yeah, that is about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort out for Toy Fairs. So let me just check out where they are. Right, now the first one to show is Kempton Park. So the next let me just take this banner down. There we go. Right, so the next Toy Fair at Kempton is the 4th of October. So there we go. There's that one. So that is a little while. And then we have, where are we? try and get the BP fares. There we go. So we are now the 16th. So it looks like next week will be the Stafford Showground Toy Fair. After that will be the Sunday the 30th, Buxton. And then the one after that is the 5th of September, which will be Sandown Toy Fair. Hopefully I will be at that, but I don't know just yet. So we shall see. And the usual one I show at the end of this is Andy's Tottenham Toy Fair. And where are we? August. So the next one will be the 30th of August. So there we go. That is all the toy fairs. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, and you would like to see more of anything to do with autographs, premieres, toy collecting, anything like that, please like and subscribe and click the bell notification. That will let you know each time I'm coming on live. And also, if you're on Instagram, please go and follow me on Instagram. I need 1,000 followers to go live on there, as I usually say. Other than that, take care of yourselves, guys. It is very hot out there. I believe there may soon be some rain, but I can't guarantee that. But take care, and I will hopefully see you all next week. Thank you, Clubhouse, for joining me, and I'll see you all soon. Take care of yourself.